The Little Prince of the Bar Girl. When the day starts to get dark. Applying red lipstick. Black stockings and a slinky miniskirt. Damn it! How long will I have to continue living like this? When the day starts to get dark. Applying red lipstick. Black stockings and a slinky miniskirt. Damn it! How long will I have to continue living like this? Who is it? A little kid is staring at me blankly from afar. TCH. That rascal has eyes. He chuckles once and starts walking. The night sky has hidden the stars. The moon is left alone, making the night look even more miserable. Today, too, I'm staggering. I'm staggering, you're staggering, the world is staggering. Hey? But Yago. I've seen this a lot. Come, it's the kid I saw this morning. Hello little wolf, you'll be just like them when you grow up a little. Theik woo wook. Swish. Thump thump. A small hand is hammering my back. Behind my back, clutching the telegraph pole, I see a kid with his back to the bright moonlight. Who are you? A kid who just laughs silently. My head hurts. That damn alcohol. Ah, my stomach hurts. I should eat something. I headed to the supermarket, dragging my slippers in a daze. I was picking up this and that. Suddenly, I remembered that kid. But that kid. What was he doing there at that late hour? I waited for a long time with a bag of snacks, thinking that he might not come today. But, he didn't come. And so a few days passed. A long-awaited holiday. As I was going to go to the bathhouse, I saw that kid from afar. He looked a lot thinner for some reason. The kid just looked at me from afar, as if he was shy. I motioned for him to come and gave him a bag of snacks that I had bought before. The kid stubbornly hid his hand behind his back, trying not to take it. I thought to myself, this kid is so innocent and cute. He's so adorable. Where is your home? He silently pointed with his finger to a small cathedral on a hill. I guess he's an orphan. Sister, I have to go to the bathhouse. Do you want to go with me? A joke. A child shaking his head with his eyes wide open in surprise. So cute. Okay. Bye, see you next time. The child's eyes looking at me as I walk away. Look sad. Is it my imagination? The next day. As night approaches. The child was waiting for me as expected. It seems like he has something to say today. He hesitates in front of me. Do you have something to say to your sister? You're busy right now? Can you tell me quickly? He made a determined expression, as if he had made up his mind, and began to gesture frantically. The gestures were a desperate plea, a language only he seemed to understand. What is it? I don't understand. What are you trying to say? Was he overwhelmed by the fact that he couldn't make himself understood? His eyes filled with tears. Then, for the first time, he tried to speak. Oh God! He finally broke down. I could only hold him tight. There were no words, no actions. The night sky was filled with dark clouds. The rain that began to pour that day turned into a never-ending monsoon. After that happened, I couldn't see the child. Perhaps it was because of this tiresome rain. The rain stopped. It's been 5 days since the sun showed its face. Before I knew it, I was waiting for that child. Every day, the time that passed by without meaning. It felt like that child filled it up. Longing. Waiting. Like that, 2 weeks passed. In that alley where I came back late at night. That child was standing. In that moment, I felt something hot pouring out all at once. I barely managed to say a word, holding back the tears that were falling. Ah! Hello! My head was full of things I wanted to ask. But I couldn't say anything. No. I couldn't. It wasn't because that child couldn't speak. But because I could feel that child's appearance. That child's appearance wasn't that of an ordinary child. He looked so haggard. Does it hurt? What are you doing here at this hour? The child just laughs. Even if she wants to answer. She probably can't. Okay. Sister will take you. Let's go quickly. Weren't you scared being here alone? The child just turns her head left and right at my words. She hides her hands behind her and doesn't move. Okay. Let's go home quickly. Everyone will be worried. Okay. Quickly. The child stares blankly at the hand I held out. And then she puts something in my hand. And runs without looking back. Hat. It doesn't seem to hurt. For some reason, I thought that was fortunate. And I saw what the child had given me. A picture of a princess drawn on a small piece of paper. And a few words written in squiggly letters below it. You look like a princess. That day, under the moonlight, I cried endlessly. Why did I do that? It was just. That child's heart made me sad. A heart so pure. The sound of the church bells that I heard after a long time. Usually, I would wake up to that sound and just get annoyed. For some reason, it sounded so beautiful. But did I hear the bells on a weekday? I didn't know why, but I thought I should go there sometime. A church that was nearby, but it was my first time going there. Children stood out on the side of the church. I guess that child was one of them. Maybe the child would be surprised if he found out I was here. But why? Are they all holding white flowers in their hands? Why? Why? Can I help you with something? An older nun approached. Ah, yes, just. What happened? I see, a little life left today to go to the Lord. Hey. By any chance, the child who couldn't speak? Isn't that right? How do you know? Are you the one Paul was talking about? Paul, is that child's name Paul? Yes, poor child. Abandoned by his parents soon after birth. It's a miracle that he's survived this far. He had a serious illness. Oh God! The wind blows and swept away the tears that had flowed down my cheeks. You came like this. Please say goodbye to him on his final journey. His small body is lying in a wooden coffin. The flowers his friends placed on top of him say goodbye to him. Tears are flowing. So many tears that there are no more to shed. As I leave the child behind, the nun tells me. He saw the princess he'd only seen in fairy tales. He saw the princess he'd dreamed of. The child who had been depressed since that day regained his energy. Maybe, he's happy I must have fallen asleep while dreaming. After that day, I didn't wear makeup. I didn't wear short skirts anymore. I couldn't live ugly anymore. That child will be the moonlight in the night sky. And watch over me. I bought a book called The Little Prince that I had only heard about. That book that I started reading little by little after finishing work late. Maybe that child was the little prince in the book to me.